Can you build your own power pressing machine? Yes, you can do it yourself, right in your own workshop. In this video, I will show you step by step how I build mine from scratch. Today you will learn how to build your own power pressing machine even if you have never done it before. Now let me show you the test run. As you can see, the machine is punching sheet metal smoothly. It works exact as I planned. Powerful, stable and simple. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe. I will be uploading more projects like this very soon. First, I used a carbon board as a gasket. Then I gathered all the material, a 3-piece 3 horsepower motor, flywheel and used 20mm thickness flat bar. I started by welding the base frame and drilling 4 holes that will carry the main seat frame. After that, I used an oxygen coating to shape the side for the main bearings. Now I have reached the final state. The metal has reached a temperature of around 1200 degrees Celsius, glowing bright red. I carefully open the furnace and remove that hot material. This is the raw material I'm going to use to machine my own custom crankshaft. It is extremely hot and dangerous at this point, so I place it on the ground carefully to let it cool a little. From here we'll take it to the lathe for machining and shaping it into a working crankshaft. The state's very important because the crankshaft must be strong enough to transfer all the pressing force. That's why I melted and formed my own steel to make sure it's solid and built to be last. Now I am drilling one side of the shaft to create a keyway slot. This is where the keyway will go to lock. This step is important for torque transmission, so the shaft and flywheel don't slip during operation. Now I have moved the connecting rod to bore in the center hole so that I can fit a brass bushing inside. The brass bushing helps reduce friction and wear, especially where the crankshaft pin rotates inside the connecting rod. This one is the brass that will fit inside the connecting rod. After that, I bore the crankshaft inner hole to match the crankshaft pin size, making sure it's rotated freely without too much play. This transmitting shaft that will connect the pulley to the heavy flywheel, and it's also responsible for transferring the full rotational speed and torque from the motor to the flywheel. So this is my engaging cloth, which is going to be on the crankshaft. Here is some critical part that I made them to be hard. So let's take them all to the blast furnace. let's take it to put it here in the crankshaft. Now I have reached the final stage, testing the power pressing machine I built from scratch. As you can see, it is working beautifully. I'm really proud of the results. This is the reward of hard work. Focus and believe that you can build anything in your own workshop. Everything is running well, from the motor to the flywheel to the crankshaft and press itself. This test proves that the machine is strong enough, stability and ready for real work. This shows you don't need to be a big factory to build something powerful with knowledge, tools and determination. You can do it yourself. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you want to see more real engineering projects like this.